What's up guys, Marlett here. Welcome to Unwrapped, presented by murphysmagic.com. This week on Unwrapped, we have two products. The first one is Oculus by Alexis de la Fuente, and the next one is Bill Flash Reverse by Mickael Chatelain. So with that being said, let's take a look at a live performance of Bill Flash Reverse. Okay, because he just slid in right in like Tom Cruise. Hey, check this out, ready? Watch. So I already bought my food, but I was wondering next time can I play with, I can't pay with playing cards, right? It's paper, right? No? Here, let's try this. Watch. Is that good? I can pay with. So that was Bill Flash Reverse by Mickael Chatelain. The routine you saw is very clear. I have a folded up playing card. I fold it up. I show both sides very cleanly. I shake it. It turns into a folded up dollar bill. And at the end, you can show all sides as well. Now, real quick, let's just talk about the DVD itself. You get real quick. Now, I've reviewed a couple of Mickael's products on Unwrapped already this year. And this one was shot a lot better compared to some of his other ones. His production quality isn't always the greatest, and that's okay because you still learn everything really well. But just from a side note, the production quality isn't always the greatest with him, just because it's hard to understand because of his accent, and it just like camera audio, it's a little harder. But this one was shot really well, and in the construction part, which is the most important part of this DVD, it's actually subtitles some music, and it was just a lot better compared to some of his other products that I've looked at. So I was really happy with that. Now, Bill Flash Reverse is an offspring of his effect, Bill Flash. If you've never seen Bill Flash, it's something that I actually personally really enjoy. It's where you have a folded up dollar bill, you can throw it onto the table, and it visibly turns into a folded up playing card unfolded, and it could be their selection or the card that they thought of. I was a fan of it so much that I even put it in a video of mine. I really dig it. So this is the opposite, the reverse of it. So you start out with a card that's folded, you fold it up, you show both sides very cleanly, you shake it and it turns into a bill. Folded up bill, unfold it, show it. I like Bill Flash a little bit better than this, but what's great is, like, let's say you already own Bill Flash. This is going to go super well in conjunction because it's a routine. Because on the DVD, he even talks about this or teaches this, where you show a folded up dollar bill, you place it under his cell phone. In his case, you take a card, fold it up, you shake it, now it turns into a bill. You lift up the phone, and now there's a folded up playing card, which ends up being the card. So it's a transposition. So it's a really solid routine. Now, if you already own Bill Flash, this is perfect because you get the Bill Flash Reverse. If you don't own it, you're still in luck because he actually supplies a Bill Flash gimmick with this. So now you have a complete routine. So really you're getting two tricks for one, which is really cool. The construction aspect is easy. He gives you everything you're going to need except for the money. Obviously, you need to supply your own money. But besides that, it's a solid little working piece of magic. So there you go. So now let's take a look at Oculus by Alexis de la Fuente. Hard to do, but just kind of put your initials somewhere on there in the white part. Something, you know, just so you know. So that's the only 8 of clubs in the world, right? That has an M right there, and that blue ink. Because, like, unless you do this, unless you're some type of weirdo and you do this a lot, you don't do this a lot. Okay, cool. She was very hesitant about that. She's like, well, I do it. Okay, here, check this out. So, look, your 8 of clubs goes right here in the middle of the deck. We're not gonna get to it, okay? We're just gonna leave it right there. Now this envelope's been sitting here the entire time. You can see that there's nothing in it, yeah? But look, if we take off the paper clip, watch it close, ready? Watch. Exactly. Check this out, look. One card. Okay, let's try to get it out here. Shake it out, pull it out. So one card, what was your card again? The 8 of clubs with the signature right there. And you can keep that.
That's not possible.
That's for you.
I don't even know.
So that was Oculus by Alexis de la Fuente, and now if you notice from the live performance, it got a really good reaction. This is produced by Alakazam Magic, and it's Alexis is the effect. And the effect is very simple. You have an envelope that's paperclip shut, has a giant hole in the middle that you can clearly see that there's nothing inside. The spectator can hold on to this the entire time if you wish, and then you can visibly make their selected card appear inside the envelope. just quickly talking about the production of the DVD. The production is really good. The packaging is really nice that you get. The gimmick is very well constructed, like super well constructed. And then the DVD itself is produced really well because anything that Alakazam Magic has done has always been top-notch quality. So the effect is, it's nice. I like it. At first I didn't. I'll be honest. I mean, I'll just be frank with you. At first I didn't like it because I was weirded out about the hole in the middle of the envelope, just because it was just such a unusual object that I was worried that normal people would be weirded out about it. I read some comments on the Magic Cafe and things like that, and other people were kind of weirded out by it as well. And then I realized what's nice is and then I actually got it. So I judged the book by its cover a little bit. So then I actually got it, and what's nice is the envelope itself is completely ungimmicked, which is really nice. Completely 100% ungimmicked. Because eventually the envelope's going to wear out. You're going to need to replace it, which is fine because you can do that. So if it was me, what I would do is I would rip the hole in the middle. Like I would actually rip it. You could technically maybe even do that in front of the spectator maybe you could actually do that. So like I would actually rip it and make it look jagged and almost look like, it got punctured somehow, because to me that makes more sense than a perfectly cut out circle, if that makes sense. Besides that, everything else besides my little dilemma with the hole, if you can make sense out of it, this is a nice thing, because because of that, if that is something that weirds you out or you think is a little weird, it's a nice creative exercise for you to come up with a presentation that makes sense of the whole. So that's kind of nice. On the DVD, they teach a couple different routines and handlings and whatnot. It comes to everything you need. All you need to supply is a deck of cards, which is nice. And yeah, that's Oculus, which by the way is way better than the Oculus movie that came out recently, because that was an awful, awful movie. And I suggest not watching the movie, but I do suggest taking a look at this trick. Alright guys, so that was Unwrapped. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was informative for you. If you watched Unwrapped before, every single week we give away last week's prizes. And how you do that is you subscribe to this channel at Murphy's Magic and comment on last week's video. Tell me what you liked and what you didn't like about both of those effects, and then we would pick a random winner. And this random winner is the Rumblers, with a Z, the Rumblers. And congratulations, person. Go to facebook.com/Murphy'sMagicSupplies, shoot me a message, and we will get you your prize. If you would like to win this week's prizes, which once again was Oculus by Alexis de la Fuente and Bill Flash Reverse by Mickael Chatelain, do the same thing. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. It is a rule, and I do check, so please make sure you subscribe. And comment on the comments below. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. You can do a full-on review. You can make it something short. You can make something funny. Just comment, tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and I will pick a random winner next week. So with that being said, I will see you guys next week.